Hey,
Tell me, guys, you grew up with pets? I know, Tim, you had a dog. What was your dog's name?
My dog's name was Flopsy, which
I
some would
remember
think would be
Flopsy.
a rabbit's name. Flopsy Cottontail, of course, the famous rabbit. Uh,
That's a good name for a dog.
but yeah, she had Flopsy ears. Um,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Beloved for many years.
hmm
Do we have dog on
we
here?
have a dog right
Oh,
there.
look, there
The
it is. See,
little happy guy
but
there.
there's so many different
That's
dogs. Perhaps we should do a dog one and go through
later.
each animal. Each animal gets a tier list.
I mean, some animals do have species like that, but I mean, some cats are just like, even though they're different looking, like, do they really have? I know there's some names for them, but some are just like,
The
you know,
cats don't vary the way dogs do. Yeah.
No,
exactly.
hedgehog. Hedgehog is a hedgehog.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. I don't know if there's any
56
purebred.
breeds of
Yeah.
hedgehog.
I don't know if there's any mutt hedgehogs walking around.
I mean,
That's what Sonic is.
A German Shepherd, and a Pomeranian. Way more variation. But Josh, did you have a dog growing up?
Oh yeah, I have had a little dog named Solomon, a little dachshund. He's a little rough
That's
guy.
right.
Oh,
Um, we tell everyone like, do not pet him. He will bite you, and everyone, ignore that, and they get bit. Mark, shout out to Mark. He's one of them. He's like, oh, I got dogs
Chef,
this size
you gonna
all
join
the
us?
time, and then he's got his fucking hand rocked.
so
So,
here's a little story time when I was a little kid. I'm talking, this is early memories. I'm probably 3 years old because when we would go on walks, I was in one of those strollers, kid strollers,
mm,
and there was a little dachshund, a little wiener dog that a house up the street had. And I always wanted to
Okay.
see it as a kid because I thought it was cute and short. But
Oh
it would
yeah.
always bark at me, and then I'd get scared.
yeah, a loud
And every
bark.
time we'd go walk, I'd want to go by and see it. And so, well, maybe it'll be nice this time. And it would bark, and I'd be. I only had a dog very briefly when I was
Oh,
about 4 years old. It did not end well. There was a sad accident. I don't want to make the
oh
pod sad. It
no.
was no one's
Yeah.
fault.
Wow. Right.
It was an accident with a garage door. It was just a puppy. I was not there to witness it, thankfully. But yeah, we only had it for about a week. I have not had a dog since, but I like dogs fine. I have a little bit of a dander allergy, but I
Mhm.
mean, as long as people don't let their dogs shed all over or can control their dogs, I still like dogs.
It's usually the longer-haired ones that shed, like the bigger dogs. Apparently, what kind of dog is this that they're showing here? Because
I
Looks like
apparently
a
think
we,
German Shepherd.
yeah, it looks
I
like a
guess we
German
had a
Shepherd with a
German
snitch dog.
Shepherd like right before I was born. It died literally in '93. Of course, another a car accident.
Ah,
Um,
ah.
Wow.
but I of course have no memories. It may have even been alive while I was one or like a few months old, but I can't remember any of that dog. It's
They're
wild.
tough dogs. They'll
hmm
protect your house, but you got to be a little careful with them. They
We
can
didn't have a
mess you up.
fence.
Yeah,
A major oversight to have that big of a dog and not have a fence in my
right, right.
Yeah.
that old childhood home. They put a fence up there finally. We never could
Yeah.
do it, but I'm just glad there's one there.
The torch has been passed.
And that address is no.
Well, dogs are great. I would put them in the top tier, which is I have to have a a dog, because I feel like if you don't like dogs, it's fine, but
Sure.
you're usually weird. They're usually weird.
You
Most people
usually
Well,
like dogs, like not that you have
even
to
me,
have one, but you enjoy a dog's company.
that's the thing. Like, even me, I wouldn't call myself like a dog person, for example. Like, I don't feel a need of, like, oh, I got to get a dog or something. But sometimes I see a little guy and I'm like, it would be nice to have a buddy. Like, I guess people who just don't like dogs, yeah, we all kind of as a society don't trust them. And it's one thing if a dog, some people are bad owners, you know. We can be
yeah
honest. Like, some
yeah.
people, they don't control their dogs well, so you come
There's
over,
horrific
like,
stories.
yeah, there's like two big dogs and you're just trying to sit there and they're like jumping on you and stuff. That can be annoying. Or
Super
the dog
annoying.
won't shut up. again,
Another bane of dogs'
there
existence is their not shutting up ability.
there are downsides to dogs.
Hmm.
But as far as any animal that was at least meant to be a pet, I mean, dogs were made to be pets. They are literally happy to see you, you know?
Yeah.
They are
And
scientifically happier to
loyalty goes that
see
far.
their owners than their biological parents. So take that with whatever you will. I think it's a good thing, personally.
No, I think so too. They belong as pets. They are
So many
made to
reasons.
be companions
Yeah.
for the right owners. Yeah.
Hmm.
We're looking at you. Who's that dude who? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring that up.
Who's the
Anyway.
right owner for a bunny?
Oh,
Does
that
bunny-
one
does-
girl. Everyone knows that one girl that has Bunny.
The one girl,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one
Like a
girl.
girl who was like,
Can
on
you
a
take care of
farm.
it for 2 weeks?
Sure. Have you ever seen a bunny, like a pet bunny?
I knew a girl in
Sure.
grade school who had some. You know, uh, Here's the thing. Having a bunny in concept always sounds nice because, especially when they're little, they're super cute. Obviously, who doesn't like a fluffy bunny? But I hear they poop everywhere.
Yep.
And I think,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if they just do much. I feel like you're just getting a really big guinea pig or hamster at that point.
Yeah.
Do they even, live as long? I mean, because
I'm not sure.
hamsters, guinea pigs, we'll get to them, I think, but they do not live very long.
I feel like a bunny too. I don't know. A bunny just has no thoughts in its head. We had, so we had
Not
some
bad.
we had a nest of baby rabbits in our
Come on,
backyard earlier this summer. I mean, there are a few things as cute as a baby bunny. Even a fully grown bunny is very cute, especially those floppy-eared ones. Just being able to sit and hold one is very nice. But I don't know. I could definitely think of worse pets, but I could think of better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too much
Yeah.
interaction from what I know with bunnies.
Yeah.
When a girl that I knew had
Not
a
much.
bunny, and it just sat in its hutch, moving its lips rapidly and having no pupils.
That's what
which
I
is
mean. It
creepy.
just sits there and just moves its nose and chews on feed and and then you do want to take it to run around, and then it'll poop everywhere. But I feel like a rabbit should run around.
Pellets.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
but
they
at
should.
least they poop in pellets.
Easier clean. Easier clean.
Easier to clean. Just lay down some newspaper.
Get
I
the,
don't know.
get the
It's like,
Roomba
it's like
over.
a B. It's like a B tier pet for me.
Yeah, B tier, you think?
What are we
Like, I
thinking?
wanna have
The one and
Or
a
I
half,
love my friends.
Yeah, I think
Friends.
it's like I love my friends.
That is true because of the one girl.
Because the one girl. And why does that make that? Yeah, what the hell? That's one other apostrophe for good grammar children that could be watching impressionable children. And so, yeah, I want to
First
have.
lesson
I
of
love
the
my
day.
friends. I think that is one of those where, like, if I ever did get a good buddy relationship, I still would want to own one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. But then it's nice to kind of see it there with you visit it sometimes, and then you hear it die one day, and you're like, oh no, whatever his name was.
Oh,
dead.
not Bartholomew James.
The
Now,
second.
this is a clawed frog. These are frogs that you basically just put in fish tanks. They're weird.
Oh.
They're weird looking. They just kind of vibe. I think they're
Yeah.
pretty low maintenance as far as frogs go, but they always kind of freak me out because they look like it's hard to know if they're looking healthy because they don't look healthy. That's just how
look
they
very
look.
clammy.
I don't know. I feel like, but it's kind of neat to just watch them swim around. But I don't know. I've never wanted one as a pet, even though I love frogs. I feel like there's somewhere either like cool to see or just an animal.
Yeah, the frog's not something that jumps out to me as a pet.
Not
You know?
these.
Not those kind.
They're not cool
yeah.
to see, you know.
I think any
It's just
frog.
so. Any frog is
Just
an animal or cool to
It's just an
see.
animal.
I know
Just an animal.
there is a frog on here that I think is a tier above these guys, but
See,
I'll
okay,
get
if
to
they
that.
do it again, then yeah, we should put this a little bit lower.
There is
'Cause look at
lower
him,
on the
he's
list
just
also. Yeah, he's just an
blobbing.
animal. There's nothing going on.
blobbing.
That's
This
an
is-
axolotl.
This is like a
This
meme
one, yeah.
animal. Like, people are like, oh, I really think it's cute. It's my favorite animal. But really, look at that fucking monstrosity.
Here's the thing: there are like two or three subspecies of the axolotl. The one pictured here is the cute one. The other one is not cute. The cute ones, I guess, are cute, but I think they're high maintenance pets. I don't think just anyone can have them. I think you have to have experience with amphibians and aquariums.
Interesting.
I think also an animal. Like I just don't. They just don't seem like a natural pet to me,
No.
or they're a more advanced pet.
They do seem to me like
Maybe
just
cool
again
to
a little
see.
bit dull.
I mean, it would like if I saw one in a tank, I would be kind of like, oh, cool. And like if they asked if I
right,
wanted to
because
feed it, I would probably
knowing
feed it. So
knowing it's tough to take care of, it's like kind of respect. It's like, oh wow, axolotl, wow,
yeah,
good
so
for
I
you.
guess
Yeah,
I
good
would
for
get a
you.
little excited if I saw one.
For you.
Yeah, good for
Yeah,
you.
good for you. Like I
For
don't
you.
want one, but it is kind of cool because it is just such a weird exotic animal.
Has a little smiley face to it.
Yeah. I mean, it is. Yeah.
Now this one's for every
Whooper.
person with gauges.
A bearded
The bearded
dragon.
dragon.
The friendliest pet lizard, from what I hear.
I like.
Really?
I think
Wow.
these things are dragons.
Well,
They're cool to
thing?
see for sure.
they don't look
just as a
like they do
base.
that. Yeah, well, they have that scaly, they're spiky. They don't look like they'd be as friendly as they are, but people say they are. Again,
Huh.
I think
'Cause-
they're kind of cool, but they're not for me.
Yeah.
So there's no poison at all.
Yeah,
No.
is it not? And there are little barbs on the. I never. Like, I'm not a big amphibian guy. When I was a kid, I did like the concept of owning a gecko, but I got over that
amphibians and
fairly quickly.
reptiles. Yeah, I really wanted a gecko as a kid, but I just thought they were too high maintenance eventually.
My dream lizard was always a chameleon because it could change
chameleons
colors
are
and
cool.
stuff. I wonder though if they're tough to take care of. I've never done the
They
research.
they are a little more advanced, I think.
I think
Inexpensive.
My sister, she
Oh,
owned some
right.
sort of lizard, and I
Hard to
remember in
find.
a thunderstorm, it died in her hands. It pooped on her and died.
Aw.
Like,
So-
Some reptiles, they're hard to. Yeah, it's hard to bond with a reptile.
Yeah, they just don't have they don't have that part of the brain where they have emotions. They just all survive. Or
Yeah, all
it's
they
all
know
fight
is
or
just
flight, eat, sleep.
eat, kill. Yeah,
They might come up and warm up to
Comfort.
you a little bit, but other than that, it's not like
that's
the
the best
warmth
you
of
can
a
hope
dog.
for.
Yeah.
That it trusts you. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
trusts
sort of
you.
think cats are the same way though.
No, I
sort
used
of
to
think
feel
cats
this way.
just don't care.
I
Really?
used to feel this way until I lived with a cat now. I have experience with a cat.
Same.
They like you.
They do. They don't like you. They accept you. They're like roommates. They're not more like where a
Yeah.
dog is like, oh, you are my master. They're like, okay, you're around and you get me food. But at the same time, if you left the door open long enough, I'm pretty sure I could be good on my own.
Yeah, a cat is sort of like where dogs are needy, cats
Yeah.
are like they do love you, but they won't show it.
Yeah.
Like, cats are like distant,
Sure.
where dogs are needy. Cats want to be
They have
aloof.
pride or something. Yeah.
Here's the thing
Yeah,
with
they're
cats.
quite literally.
Before, I never disliked cats. Obviously, everyone thinks kittens are cute, but I never really got cats, like why people like were so into their cats until a few years ago. I told you guys about this, where we had those two stray kittens show up in our
Right.
backyard. We had one show up. It looked like the one in the picture, kind of, but it was smaller, of course. It wasn't a baby, but it wasn't a fully grown cat either. So it was out there on its own. And it would do this thing where we had a window open. It was actually around this exact time of year, 2020. And so it was a nice night out. We had the windows open, and I hear it sounds like a little cry, meow, outside. And it was scared. So we started leaving out little bit of food, little water for it, and it would come back. And it just started living in our backyard for months. And we would buy cat food for it. We couldn't bring it into the house because, one, we weren't sure if it was a feral cat. They do carry diseases and stuff. I am allergic as well. Not super bad, but again, dander and all that. So we kept them outside, but we did get them a little house where they were safe, and they liked being outside. I know that's controversial. Some people are like bring them in, but I don't know.
And they
I
would
mean,
always come
ate.
back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the older one killed a chipmunk and ate it.
Yeah, they're hunters.
Wonderful.
They're hunters. I mean,
Wonderful.
that's the thing, and it's cool to watch them. And then the smaller one, the little one showed up, and it was so crazy when they met because at first the bigger one was a little mean to it, but then you see them bond, and they slowly got more comfortable with us over time.
Hmm.
It didn't take long for the bigger one to. Eventually, the bigger one trusted us. It let us pet him. The little one was always a little skittish, but they would start coming to the back door at the same time every day, waiting to be fed.
Hmm.
And I don't know, cats are just kind of funny. They have
They are funny.
personalities. We would watch a movie in the basement, and we have little basement window wells, and they like to sit in the window wells. And they would sit in the window wells and watch the movie through
It's
the window.
adorable.
Yeah, so I loved that.
Oh, so
The
they
cats,
were screen watchers. That's interesting. Or my cat doesn't give a fuck
yeah,
about
well,
screens.
not all cats are. So the little one didn't really care as much. We were watching some movie. It had a lot of water in it. It was
Mm.
about a boat, and the bigger one loved it. The little one was like, "Oh, it's fine," but the bigger one watching the whole time. So cats, I kind of get it now. Maybe I don't see myself getting a cat for sure, but I see the appeal.
Yeah, I see
I
the
love that
appeal.
I remember
like,
those videos at the time.
we talk about like
Yeah.
obviously the day that this cat will meet its demise if we want to get another one. Now that's
Wow.
another thing that's like I don't
Mhm.
I don't know if we love cats that much because they do leave a lot of hair, a lot of.
Yeah.
I have a bit about this which I had to scrap because I come to find that people are sensitive about cats. You can't joke about cats almost as much as you can't joke about politics.
Hmm.
But they're very sickly. I don't know anybody that has
Oh,
a healthy
no.
cat.
Really?
I don't know anyone that has a
that's so
100%
true.
healthy cat.
Well, I'll tell you, eventually the neighbors took those feral cats, and we were
Mm.
so lucky that they didn't have any diseases. They just had, um, they didn't have ticks or anything. I think they had some form of like cat lice or something, which is
Cat
normal.
lice.
You know, they live
Oh, okay.
outside.
Yeah, true.
The rescue people were very much like, these are surprisingly healthy and friendly feral cats. But for the most part, you're right. They carry, again, all kinds of sicknesses, and they are assholes. I mean, we know that. Oh,
I mean, at the best, they
yeah,
are
PG,
they are
yeah.
they are jerks. When they first
Jerks.
meet, like when I first
Yeah.
met this cat that I lived with, it would always try to surprise. Like they did this thing that I looked into where you're petting them, and then like their fight instinct kicks in when they see like your arm move, and then they'll instantly start attacking it if they don't know you.
Oh.
So it was doing that to me a lot. Like I'd be petting it, and
Strange.
then it all of a sudden grab both my arm with its legs and kick it with its back legs as hard as it
And
could. But it's declawed, so it didn't do anything. But
you can train a dog, but you
yeah,
can't
you can't
train
train a
a
cat.
cat.
The
Like a
only thing I
dog,
will say, I did train
yeah,
this cat to stay, but that's about it.
yes, you can reinforce some behavior, but a
That's
dog,
it.
like when a dog is bad, you can shame the dog, and the dog will get sad. A cat, like,
Nah, yeah.
knocks you off your shelf, and you yell at the cat, and the cat's like,
To anybody that is trying to figure out how to punish or train your cat or whatever, they do not think like dogs. Like dogs, they think in cause and effect. They
cat,
think,
you just gotta get a spray water.
well, cats, they just think in value of attention. That's all they care
Hmm.
about. So even when you spray it with water, they're like, okay, it's not the attention that I wanted, but I got attention. So you have
Yep.
to really be a master of ignoring, a master of giving them a quick no, giving them a quick, like you got to give them things that older cats when they were younger kittens that they would recognize as, oh, that's a punishment, which would be a quick
It's
bite to the back
yeah.
or a low loud meow that's like, don't do that shit. But that's
They're
the
like a
only
high.
things they understand. Like you can't do anything else. You
Yeah,
can't. That's the only two things you can train a cat with.
they're like a high maintenance girlfriend where they're like, pay attention to me so I can ignore you.
Pretty
It's a
much,
lot of
yeah,
their behavior.
yeah. So
Yeah,
they're cool, but I only gotta get one. Yeah, so yeah.
I know
So,
what you mean.
well, I've had a parakeet. I'll just jump the gun because I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
I've had
Shrimp.
many
Oh,
parakeets, and parakeets are really cool.
Yeah, they're cute.
They will kill each other though, so
Hmm.
do not get. You gotta watch. If you get two parakeets, you put them in a tank or whatever. You gotta watch the behavior because they'll either really love each other or they'll start biting at each other's necks.
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
And it looks like they're massaging. It looks like they're cleaning each other. That's what we made. We made that mistake when we were younger. We're like, oh, look, they like each other. They're cleaning it. What I didn't know was just pecking at the back of its neck, and it was dead the next morning. And I was like, oh, shit. So,
yeah, don't let their cute little fluffy pictures. That's why birds, I like them. I don't know if I want to own one, though. I feel like it's in the same as bunny to me. Like if I see someone has one. Yeah, like I can appreciate it. They are the best probably bird, if I had to guess. But and some are really sweet and well behaved. Some are really mean. Depends. It depends. But I get the appeal.
I like to house sit for my piano teacher, and she had a couple of these. And they never killed each other, but they were like just very loud. I mean, I'm not sure if they were parakeets.
They will tweet,
but throughout the home. That's it, and that's it.
Yeah, well, no,
but that's
how many did she have?
Constant. Two.
Just two? Wow.
They may have been mates. I don't know. They didn't kill each other.
They must have been
friendly.
Singing a lot to each other. That must have been their problem.
I think, they would kind of like tweet, sing at each other. Yeah.
The reason I put them a little higher, even though I think like, oh, I'd never want one, is sometimes, have you guys seen those videos where like people put on music?
I was about to say.
And they like will bop their head or like hop around.
yes.
Like, so that's why like, even though I don't want one, I'm still like, oh, it's cool if I know someone who had one, you know? So that's why it's in the same category as bunny for me. Like, I don't think I want one, but like, I get it. But you put it up there with cats or?
I mean, I would put it, I mean, I don't know if I'd get another one, but I would say they're a pretty good starter pet for if you don't want hamsters.
Easy to maintain.
Easy to maintain, very cheap. I had like at least 4 of them, 5 of them growing up, and then my sister bought 2 of them. And then dance to music. They're nice to let to fly around because their wings are clipped, so they kind of glide around. They'll never like truly take off. So
what about fly to your hand?
Yeah, they'll fly back to your hand if you if you do it enough with them. My sisters used to fly back to her arm and her hand and stuff. And we used to, like when they would go loose around the house, because she would get crazy with them. She would just stick your finger out and it will come to you. And it would. So you can train them. Cool. Yeah, you can train them to do cool stuff like that.
It wouldn't poop everywhere?
In its cage it would. It wouldn't do it everywhere while flying around, no. So that's good. But its poop is weird. It looks like peas, like black-eyed peas.
Okay, well, I didn't need to think or hear that.
So there's that. Now, they got shrimp here.
Those just go in your aquarium to keep it clean.
Yeah.
It's an animal.
Stupid animal.
I mean, but they serve a purpose.
Okay, so it's
I just
animal.
realized it's a tier.
Yeah.
Well,
I would say a stupid animal would be like a cow.
That's a little mean.
They're the dogs of the prairie.
Yeah, if you own one.
If you own one, I don't own it's like charging you.
Well, let's talk about. I think that all farm animals are not cute. Like when you get that one farm girl that's like, "Oh, I just love my little pig." I'm like, "Get out of here." That's
things are cute when they're babies. Like lambs are cute. A baby cow or a baby pig. A piglet is cute.
Okay.
Baby. You're right. Grown up, they're not cute. I don't think a grown up cow is cute. It's food, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either give me milk or give me your hide to eat or wear. Now.
Yeah, it's not really it's livestock. It's not a pet.
Yeah.
Well,
the stupid animal.
but it doesn't make me mad. I guess I would.
It makes because
it does serve such a purpose. They are valuable.
We have to make that distinction if we're going that way. You know, we gotta have to make that distinction.
Oh no! Well, I mean, I'm not mad at cows neither.
I think
sure they're just dumb.
There's some animals that I can see bringing into my home. I can reason with bringing into a home, and some I'm just like, you are not your food. Just like a chicken. Sure. But I bet stupid.
Right.
Well, I'll give an animal. I won't give stupid animal.
Because they do serve a purpose. They make milk. I mean,
same thing with the chicken.
Yeah,
there are worse. There are worse.
You can keep chickens in your backyard.
Chickens are ugly.
They
Chickens
are.
are ugly, low key though.
They're
They got a ball sack
ugh.
on their neck. Like, well, that's a rooster, I guess.
Oh, a chinchilla. You know, I used to think these
Chinchilla.
were cuter. Yeah, I don't think they're as
Right.
cute now. There's
And they
something about their
don't live
heads
very
that are too
long.
big.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's not. It's not
I feel like
doing it.
400 years.
I don't know. They're very fluffy. That's why like chinchilla furs are worth a lot. But I just feel like an animal. Like,
Yeah. If I
I
saw
don't
that, I
know,
wouldn't know
long
the
wisdom
difference
hairs.
between a field mouse and a chinchilla. I'd still squash.
Well,
like
except
you
they're
said.
like this big though.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now, what about ducks? What do you think about ducks?
I do like ducks. Cool. Well,
Yeah, kill
I
these.
mean, they are cool to see. They're not easy to see.
no, But if someone had like a farm, there were like ducks, especially like little ducklings. I don't know. I do like ducks. Like those videos, like when you get a bowl of peas and they go like nuts.
Depends which ducks, because well, okay, no, yeah, you're right. They're very gamey tasting.
Well,
I've never
yeah,
even
for
eaten
eating
one.
them.
Yeah,
But if we're talking
If you
like
had
as
duck breast,
a pet or a farm, I wouldn't want one as a pet. But like the little like white ducks, like if you're a farmer, like those
Okay.
are cool.
yeah,
And they don't seem like they're a dangerous
They usually-
bird. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that beak might
Geese
be
are
that
the
sharp.
mean ones.
Yeah, the geese are the ones that look like they could
I've
mess you
heard
up.
of them like biting and stuff. Like the white
Yeah.
ones, I've heard of them biting, but only
That's
like
what I mean.
they're non-owners. They're very like
Yeah.
one owner, and then that's it. Like even with other family members,
It's like,
like, if
no,
the-
I didn't agree with
if
all
one
of this.
family,
Sometimes,
right?
sometimes I see a picture though of those like white ducks. They just look so soft, like you could take a spoon. Like they look like a dollop of whipped cream. Have you seen like Google like cute white duck, and you'll see what I mean. They look.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like
Some of these are very,
some
very
of them like that. Yeah.
creamy.
Creamy,
Like
creamy,
that one.
creamy. Look at this one.
Or this one.
There's a Pokemon.
That one's got
based
little
on
hair.
That now.
I was about to say, what's
I
that?
like that.
What's the Pokemon? The white duck
Oh,
Pokemon.
Quackwavel. Quack, ride the Wavel.
Quackable. Yeah, this guy, he's spiffy, and he got a W on his head, so you know he's
Yep.
winning.
Winning, staying winning.
They Farfetch. Whoa,
Yeah.
what is that angle?
Just all right. Whoa.
That's wild, dude.
They're
Okay,
Well, yeah. So ducks are all right.
ducks are pretty dope.
good.
What is this
Yeah.
thing? Is this a fox?
Oh, that's like that's a
It's a fennec fox.
That's it. That's
They are
it.
from. They are from the desert. I believe they're from the Sahara.
I've heard
they're-
bad things.
Well, here's the thing. They are super cute. They're
Right.
very cool to see in a zoo. I think they're cool to see, but not for me because they are exotic pets. So most people should not own them
Yeah, right.
unless you
PSA.
are someone who really knows what they're doing, like who's like an expert.
True. Yeah.
They're not a casual pet. But if someone
Hard
had
to
one
feed.
and it was well taken care of, would I want to see it? Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to own one.
See, I was gonna
No.
almost.
Are
put
they
it-
friendly?
I don't
Well, that's
know.
the thing. Foxes generally aren't, but if it's a domesticated one, they can be, but they're not like dogs, you know? Even though they are canines, they're not like a friendly golden retriever.
No,
Some dogs
But-
even are like
are foxes even
I've
pack
seen
animals?
step back.
No, not really.
They're like dogs that
So-
act like cats.
Yeah, actually, that's a good way to put it. So, yeah, they're definitely not for most people. But if there was one around and it was well taken care of, would I want to like pet it and stuff? Yeah, they're cute.
Fun fact about foxes, I actually got in a debate with Don because with an N.
Don, yeah.
because he
Right.
thought that they were in the feline family, and I'm like, no, they're actually canines, and it was a 10-minute
Some people
debate.
do. You know, I had an ex-girlfriend. She described them as dogs that are running on cat software.
Yep,
Yeah.
for real though.
All
For
right,
real.
next is a ferret.
Ew,
Ferret. I almost wanted to say this was an otter, but I can see, yeah, ferret.
good
Not an
Pokemon,
otter.
bad animal.
Yeah, I hear they can be mean, but then other people say they're good pets. I don't know. They're just kind of like long rats. They can be cute, but I don't know. I've never really wanted one. Could I see myself growing fond of one if it was like a cool one? Sure, but I don't think I want one. So I don't know. Maybe owe an animal.
Yeah,
It may
cool to
make a
see them
fine
for
pet.
me.
they
you
look too
know.
rat-like
Yeah.
to me, and don't look
I
like
know, and I'm not a
that
big
hair
rat
is
guy.
what I want to put my hand.
I know they're mustelids, so they technically eat rodents, but yeah, they're predators. But yeah, they're weasels.
Let's just get this out
See,
of the
I
way.
wouldn't want to feed my animal
Snail.
other
Yeah.
animals. Is that
A
maybe that's
snail
just
is-
me?
We have
No,
to.
same.
I mean, don't you pretty much? I mean, I had a sea turtle, so I had to feed a goldfish. Had a little guy down here.
Were they alive?
Oh hell yeah, they're
It's not
alive.
a sea turtle. It's
Oh,
a slider
God.
turtle.
Oh my bad. Well,
I'm just
This
leading.
thing.
You're just leading them to
But yeah,
slaughter.
like
though.
little chum fish. Yeah, because they eat it.
that was their
I
purpose of living, to be eaten. When I bought them.
I'd put turtle in with bunny.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. I don't know if I want one necessarily, but like if I was stuck with one, I could manage.
The aquarium
chill.
cleaning is probably the biggest downfall
Yeah.
to owning those.
Definitely.
But they're really cool pets. They're shy and stuff, but once they get to know you,
Mm-hmm.
they'll stick their head out for you and let you pet them on the head, and won't try to
Well,
bite you.
and in a way, it's kind of nice to handle them because it's just
Yeah.
that shell. You got to be careful how you pick them up because the shell is part of their body. They don't live in it,
Right.
but it is just like a nice like little hold it like a little cookie, especially if you find a baby one like out in the wild and they're like that big and you could just like an Oreo.
I just pick it up and
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's delicious. Anyway,
Little snack.
now let's go to tortoises. I don't know anyone that owns a pet
Right.
tortoise. These guys look weird.
I think they are
Cool to see, though.
cool. They live way too long is the problem. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
What's cool about how long they
Outlive
live is that
you.
they stay. They will outlive you. The small ones stay small longer because they live long. So look up. There's like baby tortoise, baby pet tortoise. They are very cute when they are small.
A little squirtle.
Yeah, like look at that. Like it's fun to see videos of them like eating little clovers and stuff.
Oh.
They are tiny when they were born. Like you see how they fit in your hand. Like if they stayed close to that size, I'd be like, yeah, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need a lot of space. They're slow, so if you take them out of their cage, it's not like they're gonna run off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like, look at that. Like in the summer, like you could just sit in the grass and like place your tortoise there, take some pictures, and just watch them eat grass. Like that seems chill to me.
Life hack.
My turtle actually ended up running away because I let it sunbath in a box.
Sorry?
Oh,
It ended up running away. I used to put it in a cardboard box, let it sunbathe out in the backyard, and then I left it out there for like 2 hours or whatever. I used to do that; it'd be fine. It'd just be chilling. But this time,
yeah, because they like sun.
yeah, exactly. But this time, I guess it got active because of the sun and knocked over the box. And
the
And he tried to
That's
catch
nowhere
up,
to be
folks.
It's nowhere to be found.
That's the problem with reptiles. There's no loyalty.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Mhm.
So
Just be
here's my
exploring.
stance. Yeah, that's my stance on tortoises. I think they're cool. I think the babies are adorable. But then what do you do with it when it's over 100 years old? I mean, you got to donate it to a zoo or something because the oldest living turtle or tortoise is Jonathan, the Galapagos tortoise. He is 160, I think.
That's who your brother's named after?
Yeah, the famous.
The famous
I think
tortoise.
he's 100. I can't remember how old he is exactly, but he's over 150.
He's pigeon toed.
Jeez. Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't even
he's the-
stand anymore.
He can walk. He's just, yeah, I don't know. He's just kicking. But
Man.
yeah, I know. There's pictures of him from the 1800s.
Hey.
And he saw
He's been
In the
everything.
1800s, wow.
Yeah, look down there on the
Oh,
left,
yeah, I see.
third row. Yeah, the same guy. Yeah.
Dang. He probably
Yeah, how old
tired
is
of
he?
all this shit.
He probably ran train on so many females.
What the fuck is up with that guy's show?
No?
Oh, it's where his neck connects. Yeah, they got a lot of skin. How old does it say he is? Yeah.
190th birthday.
190?
He probably still mating too.
What year was this? Was this in 2022? So he probably 191 now, if he's still alive.
Who was president then?
In 1838?
That was Woodrow Wilson.
He's lived through the first photograph of a person. He's lived through the
Woodrow
first
Wilson was
telephone call. He's
100
lived through the
years
first incandescent light bulb. He lives through the Eiffel Tower completion. First power-driven flight he lived through. Neil Armstrong first people on the moon. He's lived through a hell of shit. What if he's just God?
He's seen too much. this is him.
What if he's just God, and then this is how he watches over us? Jeez.
The slow, wise tortoise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. Yeah, they're very cool, but
They are cool,
I
but
don't know what you do with them.
you can ride them, but that's not good for them. But
Yo, no background.
now, I was never really cool with. I mean, I don't have any qualms against rodents. I just never desired them as pets, you know. So hamsters, gerbils, that never really got me on.
Well, here's the thing. I think hamsters are like the evil version of guinea pigs, but I think guinea pigs just aren't. I don't think they're that cute for some
Say
reason.
that
I don't
again?
know. Well, guinea pigs are just. I don't know. They're just kind of derpy looking. I always thought that.
And it's just the evil
look-
version.
One of a
Like
person
they're-
I listened to for Tottenham. he
There's
looked
two
like a
sides
guinea
in
pig.
the war.
But
And they're-
hamsters are insane. Hamsters die in the most insane ways.
No, he looks like a guinea pig.
Hold on, what?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, though. Like
Shout
the
out to
eyes
you,
and
Alistair
nose
Gold.
are
I fuck
like
with
far
you.
apart. They got.
Yeah. No, I
Like
I
that?
think I'm starting to understand.
Eyes and nose were far apart. Oh man.
But people say they're very friendly. They have like no natural defenses in the wild. So
like
people
a
say they're good
stupid animal.
pets, but I don't think I'd want one.
But they don't last long, and I don't know. It's just they'll
Maybe
eat
it's cool to
themselves
see,
to
but not
death.
for me.
and
I'm cool with them.
Can't
but-
overfeed them, and
Yeah, I'm cool with them, but I don't want them, and I don't think I'll be
cool with them.
like in love with a friends either. Like you keep in the cage.
Yeah,
Or that little
Same
ball
thing
thing.
with
but
hamsters.
a hamster. Oh,
Is
that's
this
a
a
rat.
hamster or a rat?
Well-
Okay.
That's a rat.
Oh
The
no, that's a
hamster's
rat.
there.
The hamster.
Here's the thing
is
about
peanut.
hamsters.
Hamsters
You should
will
look
bite
up.
you.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing,
hamsters
look up the
will
threads
bite.
on Twitter about how people's hamsters died, and it is insane. They never die in a normal way.
Oh no. What do you mean by
Hamster, that's, yeah. I've never heard a normal story about how a hamster died.
okay.
Wait. But today
We
we
just
were
gotta keep
okay.
scrolling down. Yeah, look, it always has to be a vacuum or cannibalism for real.
Oh my god.
Mine died attempting a backflip. My dad fed mine
An
an orange and it died.
Mm.
Mine ate itself to death.
Oh Jesus.
Like,
Thank
there
you.
were like more insane ones. Like someone like, oh, it ran head first into a wall. Like I placed it out of its cage and it just wham.
Jeez.
Like, okay, what's this? When I was 8 years old.
All right. I had a hamster. Her name was Pessy. Don't ask me what that means. I literally have no idea. That was her name. Shut the fuck up. So her name was Pessy, and she was my best friend. I had her during the summer, and I would take her everywhere with me. She would come with me to the mall, and I would take her with me in my hoodie pocket. I put her in those little, we know. I put her in there. I carry her around. I was obsessed with her. And I was one of those kids whose parents would let me have the dogs for a really long time. They were like, we're not going to get dogs, so they gave me the next. This motherfucker.
That's the ring, yada
She's
yada.
annoying. I took
That's
her everywhere.
so
oh man,
winded.
she's going. Yeah, I know. So I got her a friend, another hamster named
This is
Luna.
not a tweet, it's just telling a story.
Yeah, I mean, this
so
is why.
what?
Okay. The day after I get Luna, I wake up and walk over to the cage to see my little hamster friends. Pessy's upside down, laying on her back. She's not moving. I'm like, Pessy girl, oh my god, Pessy, shaking the cage. I'm like, Luna, I'm shaking the cage. Oh my god, oh my god. So Pessy rolls over a little bit, and there's a little gray fur ball underneath her. No hamster, just fur, just the fur. Luna is nowhere to be found, and Pessy's looking a little thick. She's looking a little bigger than she did. She ate her. Pessy
Yeah.
ate Luna.
There's that cannibalism I think was mentioned.
That's
So
what I
why
mean.
are they
This is
evil
why.
like that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hamsters, they're so cute, and yet they have a sadistic side like that. So that's why I can't get a hamster. Stupid, but in their case, evil animal.
Yeah.
There we go.
Snails aren't evil; they're just nothing.
I don't know.
Your
They don't have
Adventure
no
Time.
bones.
Why the need for armor?
Now, what is? I think rats should go right where hamsters go. I mean, who wants a rat unless you're weird?
People
Unless
say,
you're a
though,
scientist.
pet rats are clean and friendly, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And smarter.
Maybe,
than
but
hamsters.
if that's the case,
Okay.
then
Well,
I put them in an animal. 'Cause
smart?
I don't like rats. I really don't, especially wild ones. But if it's a pet and it's in a cage, I'm cool with it.
Now those
It's
look
fine.
squinty. They look squinty. Now this
Okay.
we could count this fish as a goldfish because I don't know anyone that owns that fish.
just a fish.
Yeah, I
Just-
think it's just a classic like
aquarium
fish. Looks
Yeah.
like a guppy of some kind. They're fine, I think. I'm pretty neutral on them. I guess there's not. My barber used to have a really cool aquarium, and I used to like to watch it. Lots of different fish. I think if you have a cool
Pretty.
aquarium, it's cool. But I don't know, just like one or two fish or a boring one is boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, like you have to have like an little ecosystem. So I think it just depends with fish. I don't know. I'm neutral on them.
Nowadays, I'm like, oh well, if it's not like some kind of different creature, it's just an animal to me.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it's not a stupid animal, but it's just not.
Right.
There's no
impressive.
thoughts going on in a fish. Yeah,
Like
it's more like a
the
decoration.
sucker fish are cool and stuff, but if it's just one
Yeah.
of them swimmers that just like
It doesn't even have cool colors. Yeah.
Now we got we got Sonic the Hedgehog here. I've never known
Yeah.
anyone to own one.
Um,
This is another one that shouldn't be a pet to me.
no, we do.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do.
We had a friend.
Oh,
who-
yeah.
I don't know if he still has one.
I
but he
forgot
did for a
about
while.
that.
It
He
went
used
to
to
his
talk about
brother,
it.
but I think they were gonna move in together.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
he got it back. Maybe he got it back. I should ask.
they're cute. They seem kind of cool. I don't know much about how they are as pets, but I'd be cool with one.
I think
If I had again, I had never met his pet hedgehog, but if I had a friend who had one, I could enjoy. I would put it in that third tier. Yeah, personally.
You know, apparently he was happy and healthy and clean and
Okay.
I guess it's, you know, unless you go around to its back, you're not gonna ever get pricked.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other thing though. Like, this the danger of it. Like, I wouldn't.
It actually going into a ball on you.
Yeah,
That would
yeah,
suck.
Prickly.
And
While you're
rolling
holding it.
and knock all the rings out of its face.
That's
Just
the
like that.
trust. It's gonna test you.
Now, this has been bothering me because it's been on the list. That's a raccoon. It's not a pet.
That's actually a feral
You know
beast.
what? Instead of
Yeah.
never owned, we should put that one like don't keep it. Like just bad idea.
Just bad, or just like
Don't. Yeah, don't own a raccoon. I like raccoons, but they
Right,
are not
right.
good pets. They can carry rabies. They are not friendly. But you know they're cool. But
They have
yeah.
thumbs. Bye.
and that was it.
and you know what? While we're at it, while we're in the don't own category, monkeys. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
always get too old to be under your care anyway, and then they're not equipped to be a true monkey. So you kind of make
They're-
like this half step of human
Right.
thing, and you just gave it depression for the rest of his life. When
The,
you donated
the other
to a
monkeys,
zoo.
the wild ones, would kill it because they would
Yeah.
be like, "Who's this freak?" Look up the video. There was a video I just saw. It was like a TikTok. It's got a monkey on a whim, and you see immediately why it's a terrible idea to just get a monkey.
Oh, we're in for a sad story. I hear. I think.
It's not a. It's just like a video. It was like a TikTok that was going around, or
It should
some
be like
short
you should,
video.
you should never own a monkey.
Let's see. I got a pet monkey. Like it's like listen to my intrusive thoughts. I got a pet monkey or something. That first one there. This one.
Oh.
Damn, that's a nice jumping right there, though.
Well, they want to be in the jungle. They want to jump.
See, See, if this was an Airbnb, this would be hilarious. Damn. I don't like how its teeth are our teeth. I don't like that.
They're too close to us. They shouldn't be.
It's weird. It
not-
looks like he put a chain on it.
I can't believe that they're letting this happen.
He has a chain on. That's amazing.
No.
See, this is where like we shouldn't own, but because we're being responsible, we're keeping it there. But if my friend had a monkey that was well trained and not like this, I'd rock with that.
Oh yeah, they're very cool, but again, experts only, and even then, I think it's just a bad idea. They need an enclosure. They shouldn't be. Yeah.
Especially that one. That one looks really exotic. That one looks almost like it came from like a
It's a squirrel
Narnia-esque monkey. Oh, okay, squirrel monkey.
It's called a squirrel
yeah,
monkey. They live in
yes.
the Amazon.
I thought that was
Yeah, they're
the
very
first
cute.
Pokemon caught on camera.
That
I know they look like them, right? They're
That's
called
that
squirrel
manky.
monkeys, and they live in I think the Amazon. Yeah, not Africa.
Look at him perched.
That looks
Yeah,
Yeah,
hard.
them and capuchins
creature.
are the ones you'll see in
Look at
movies
that.
a lot. They're small and generally
curvy.
friendly.
That's really cool. It's always weird how they're just a half step between human and animal, though. That's always freaky.
Yeah. Well, apes should
Yeah.
not be pets at all.
No,
Chimps, no
Not
way.
at all. Don't own.
Yeah,
Please.
I guess we'll keep it going. Don't own a goddamn possum.
possum. No,
What are you doing?
Never, because aren't they even poisonous or something?
no, they don't even carry as many diseases as raccoons do. But I just think, I mean, the babies can be cute, but they are an ugly animal, and they're a friendly animal, and they don't live long. Live like, so no, there's no reason
Right.
possum would be a pet.
Okay.
Same thing with
Now
the
we have
skunk.
Yeah,
Skunks are a little
Jesus.
cuter though.
They're cute.
They're cuter, but
They're
But
definitely
yeah,
cuter. But
Unless you get the glands removed. Yeah.
Mhm.
And even then, but then like, why would you do that to
Yeah.
it? You know what I mean?
that's who he is, and you just spent
Yeah.
$7,000 for that. So could have
Right.
just bought a
Just let him
dog.
be an animal.
Could have bought a purebred dog with no diseases, but you decided
We
to
talked
take
about
away.
pigs already. Do we?
Yeah,
Am
we
I
talked
skipping
about
around too
pigs.
much?
No, it kind of got sucked in when we talk about cows. I was saying all farm animals are not pets. In my opinion, I know some farm girls are gonna probably freaking dislike this video.
All right. If you're a farm girl, comment below. Tell us where you think that pigs, cows, chickens, and parrots should go.
Here's the thing about pigs, though. Pigs are way smarter than
Yeah.
we think.
They are smart.
But I don't know if that means they're good pets or not. I really just don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
would you want
About
your
them as pets.
pet to be a know-it-all? Like that'd be annoying. I feel like find you on everything.
They're smart as dogs, but not as loyal. So they
Yeah,
just...
like they wouldn't let you sit and
Just
just
take
binge
over.
out on pizza or whatever. They're like, there's a lot of calories. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you nerd.
Well, and then obviously there's the cute little teacup pigs that don't get bigger, but then they don't live long. They have there's something
Aw.
wong with them.
Oh, they're like
Sure,
Annie
they're
pigs.
breeded. Oh.
Yeah, or they're like they have something. They have like Andy Milonakis disease or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
But with pigs, I don't know exactly where they come from. But
Well, either way, put them on my plate. Am I right?
no, I mean I eat ham, I eat sausage. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Hermit crabbing. Anybody
Right.
out there
Hermit
owning a
crab.
hermit crab?
Stupid evil.
Okay. No.
Stupid.
What? I think they're. I see them all
Sorry?
the time in Florida. I think they're
Okay,
cool.
wow. Yeah, on the beach.
There's
Um,
they're like the main tourist attraction in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Like every store is like hermit crab sold here.
And you think they're evil?
No, I'm just saying like they're basically snails, right? We got snails in that category.
They're a little cuter because then they can change their shells if they want.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, yeah.
Snails can't do that?
No.
Well, no.
No, snails
don't.
is
They
pretty
have
much
those-
Oh.
attached to them. Like, if you break their
Where
shell, they're
A
done.
hermit crab would just find
Oh.
something. Like people
Yeah.
have like built like clear ones, like glass ones for them. I think they're kind of
Ah.
neat. I'd put them in cool to
That
see,
is
but not for me
neat.
personally.
The customizability of it all.
Because I have a
Yeah.
shellfish allergy. I wouldn't have a crab, but they're in a tank. Like I like to look at them.
They very are. They will. They'll make anything. I mean, what's the game? I feel like maybe that's in Kirby where they have hermit crab-esque enemies and it's like a can on its back and stuff like that instead of a traditional shell.
That seems ridiculous and whimsical.
So, I mean, they're kind of a whimsical crab. That's why I like them.
True.
They got high
Horses.
hopes. Horses. Where are the horse girls at?
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Farm girls, you know what to do.
How do you guys each feel about horses? Because I got a horse.
I freaking love horses.
I would say
horses make me nervous.
I wouldn't.
They're too strong or
I would
something?
ride one. I wouldn't own one, but I wouldn't want to ride one. I would
I get
ride
it.
one because
I get
I'm
it.
like in the area and I'm with friends that are gonna go ride horses. I would not like sign up for it.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of like riding a horse sounds cool. Like I want to feel like a cowboy or like Link. Majestic animal, beautiful, powerful, smart. But I could do a whole like stand-up bit on horses on how people are like, they're great, they bond with you. Don't be nervous, but they will feel your nervousness. They will feel your fear, and that will make them scared as well. And if they're scared, that's not good. But what happens if they're scared? Well, they might kick you. What happens if they kill? Well, you die.
You're done or permanent
like
brain
so friendly.
failure.
Yeah, or you're disabled. I'm pretty sure. What was it? The original Superman. What was his name?
Got kicked in the head.
He fell
I
off.
don't think he was kicked in the head, but it was a horse accident.
Oh no!
And
it got
and
scared,
it
flew him
paralyzed
back, and he fell straight on his back. Because you gotta think this is a large animal. If you fall off a horse, you're falling off something that's at least 6 feet, 7 feet tall, It's straight onto your back. And that boy was already
hit his
old.
spine and became a quadriplegic. And I just don't think there's any reason I need to be on a horse
Anytime
in this
soon.
day and age. I mean, I'm sure it's cool, but
Put me in a Tesla.
And they cost as much as cars.
Give me that
even to
electric
this
car.
day. Like, you have to take, some people, like, not as much as cars, but a pretty penny. People take loans out, like their cars and stuff. And I don't want to treat any pet that is costs the same. I have to make car payments on my pet.
It's a terrible. Go ahead.
They're an investment. They really are.
Yeah.
An investment because, like, sometimes people like go, "Oh, my kid's asking for a pony. Let me get him a pony." That's a terrible idea. I mean, like, you're killing yourself as a parent. You're giving yourself.
That is a terrible idea. Because what if that's just a phase and she just gets over it? Then you literally spent $20,000.
She is gonna get over it in like a month because you're gonna have to take care of it, have a place to put it and stuff.
But horses are cool. Like, I do admire them for afar. That's why, they're
see.
fine in that tier because it's cool if someone has a horse.
And we needed them for
I've
pretty much most of
ridden a
human
horse.
history. Only till recently we haven't required horses' horsepower, if you will.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they have been instrumental to our civilization. So yeah, can't disrespect the horses.
No, can't do. I was gonna say they've earned their stripes, even though they're not a
stupid
zebra.
Snakes.
Because don't.
I mean,
I think some of the boas are nice though.
There are nice snakes that are
they're
like
like stupid evil.
I hate snakes, yo. They're not appealing to me.
I don't.
They just emanate evil to me. I always say, if I see a snake, I'm gonna take a hoe to its neck. That's my
the bad ones are really bad, but the good ones are
Maybe
fine.
a snake
like a
killed me in
garden
my
snake or
past life.
Small
something.
little ball python, like they look cute.
Yeah.
They aren't gonna hurt you. Now
They'll never strike.
big ones.
And if they
the
do,
big
it's
boas,
fine.
You should not have. You should not have. The
Oh
big
God,
pythons.
no! Something that could
small
wrap
ball
around your
python?
dog or cat.
Yeah, like see, they don't get that big. Oh, that's cute.
I would
Like,
fucking slam
That's
that
like
shit to the
that's
ground.
like 2 days before it gets gigantic, though.
See, this
Well,
person,
the ball ones don't.
this person's
Yeah, even
doing
they
what
don't?
I would just keep squeezing and squeezing.
You can squeeze and squeeze, but those things are all muscle. They will probably squeeze
true.
you harder.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's
yeah.
why they're. But that's why you don't mess with snakes. I mean, snakes really are. I mean, when you're talking about the ones that are like 15 feet long and just pure muscle, I don't think people should have those. Look up
Right.
like reticulated python.
Reticulated, like ridiculated.
These live in Africa, and that's a small one.
Yeah,
That's like
small
a
one.
baby.
Can you imagine walking
like-
out in the morning and then seeing that on your fucking desk?
Look at the big boys.
Yes.
They're just a pile of flesh.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, even that one's small. Yeah, that's a pretty
Crikey.
big one.
Take a hoe to its neck.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with those guys. Yeah.
What is it even?
Oh man.
What's he
Yeah.
doing?
I don't even know what
Yeah.
it was. I remember
Yeah,
seeing
it's
in this.
giant pythons.
Those are some cool designs, though. I'm not gonna lie. They have some of the best fits in the animal
Yeah.
kingdom.
They do. That's why they wear snakeskin, because they're like, dang,
Snakeskin
they're
goes on.
styling.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, but look at
But
that
you're
silver
right.
and gold
Most
and black.
snakes are probably not great pets. I would.
I mean,
Certain ones like corn snakes are fine, but yeah,
everyone has their own opinion. Here's another snake. You ain't gonna hide from me. Every.
it's actually not a snake.
Oh, it's not. Wow. Okay.
So it's a really weirdly specific animal. I don't know why it's
What?
that is called a blue-tongued skink.
A skink.
Oh, I thought a skink
skink.
was like a rodent.
No, it's called a blue.
It's a
Yeah.
cross between
Huh.
a snake and an alligator. It looks like.
They're
Right?
small. Skinks. We have a certain type that lives here in Illinois.
Really?
They're lizards with very small legs and feet. They don't all look like that. Most of them are like narrow, but these are like freaky guys. I don't know if people
Very
have them as
blue
pets.
tongue.
They're exotic. I don't
so-
know what they're like as pets. I don't know if they're even poisonous, but they got a cool blue tongue.
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
But I don't see why you'd want one as a pet. I just think they're a wild animal.
Just don't own it. Or own an
Maybe
animal.
There's no
skip.
reason.
Just skip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't own it.
Don't
I
own
would
it. There's
say.
no leave it be. Leave it be. This is a cat I've been seeing on TikTok. I don't know if it's
Really?
like
People
several.
having it?
a what? What's it called?
A serval or something like
Yeah,
that. It's
like
several.
serval.
Yeah, they are too big. I think they
Serval.
are dangerous.
Serval cat?
Yeah. That's it, serval.
See, people already won just with a freaking serval
Native
cat in
to
his
Africa.
house.
It's a cat the size
It
of
almost-
a dog.
It looks like a mini cheetah, you know?
Yeah, I do not think they would be. I think
Oh
they're
my
very
God.
cool, but I
They're
would
cool.
say don't own it.
I think
Yeah.
we ran into one of these. We were walking towards the bike trail, and there was this. We were like, it almost is like a cross between like a lion and a house cat,
Oh,
And
what
I
you
wonder if
probably
we-
saw was a bobcat.
but it was all black. And I don't think our bobcats around here usually get like that.
What about that?
Well, then it was
Mm.
black.
No, it was all black.
Well, because a several is not American.
But it had them big shoulders, you know?
Was it? I mean, a puma of some kind. I don't.
Could have been like,
Where
but it was a
was it?
baby one. It was here in the place that I live, just right outside by the bike trail. So it's like there's some trees lining it, but it's pretty urban.
That would be a rare sighting. Even a mountain lion is rare in
Yeah.
our state. So
Especially a baby one. And then we were like, well, its parent is probably close, so we're gonna go. We just turned around and went home.
that is interesting. Unless you saw. Yeah, whatever you
It,
saw.
it was not a house cat. It was bigger than your average
Oh,
like
okay.
adult house
You
cat.
guys clearly saw a demon. You clearly
It-
saw.
oh,
Yeah.
You saw a cryptid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
saw one
Some
of
kind of
those.
animal
Thanks,
that shouldn't
guys.
exist.
I have about 5 days to live. Thank you.
Now,
You saw the hell cat.
Hellcat, cross your path.
why do you want to
Well,
own spiders?
Yeah, I don't get why you would want to
Um,
own a tarantula either. They are interesting. My classroom in elementary school had one named Cleo. They live a long time.
when we were in elementary together.
No, not you and I. This
Oh,
was,
okay.
the Montessori, and they
Yes. All right.
they
got
had a Cleo. Yeah, I don't think you and I know before we were in elementary,
No
or I
pets.
did in first grade. We only had first grade together, but this was in like the 4th and 5th grade classroom, and it just ate crickets and doesn't really do anything. I don't think it makes much sense as a pet.
Yeah, it's just like, let it go do it. Let spiders do its thing. Especially, why would you find that one of the biggest spiders, the most predatory spiders, would be like, let's bring that in my house?
Unless you are, a bug, or not a bug, obviously, but like an arachnid person.
Yeah.
Not technically.
Or a mafia leader, and
No, they're
you're
bugs. You
intimidation.
can put them in this. They're not better. The arachnids think they're better than bugs. You're a bug. Damn bug. Just like this. What is this thing?
It's a bug.
Oh,
It's a pet mouse.
kill it. I mean, who has pet mice for real? Other than, have you guys ever? What's that guy? What was that movie
It could be
called?
cute.
With the Socrates, the mouse, Willard. Have you guys know the movie Willard?
No, I'm not sure.
There's
Willard,
a lot of.
dude. Freaking Willard. Let's see.
In the 70s?
It could be from the 70s or the one. I like the one from 2003. But Willard from the 70s.
Ending 2003.
I want the 70s ending because that one's darker.
I don't know about this.
It's a really good horror movie. It's definitely a good art. It's about a guy who who trains his house rats and mice to basically do his bidding. But then like a weird dichotomy comes between Willard, a mouse, and another mouse, and the owner. Like he's like his left hand man and his right hand man, and Willard is like his
Now
right
you're
hand
selling
man.
me a little bit on that.
It's a really good. I love this movie.
2003.
I don't know about the. I've only seen the 03 though.
Oh.
No, it's not the trailer. I
But
won't
then
take
you
too much
said
time
the
on this.
70s ending is darker, so you've seen parts of it?
We've skimmed through it after I showed my girl, and she's like, well, what's
Oh.
we skimmed through it, see how different it was. But pretty much at the end, the rat wins, which doesn't happen in 03. The rat gets his way, and this guy ends up getting killed by his army of rats that he's made, eaten alive.
Well,
As the
they are not loyal like a dog, so the mouse is...
So low in the tier list. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, an animal. Don't ever train and they also kill a cat in that movie, and that's kind of, if you're into that. And
That's
this
kind of
is-
messed up.
Yeah. What is this thing? Was
It's
it a
called
sugar
a
baby?
Yes, not sugar baby. It's a sugar glider, and they're from
Sugar
Australia.
glider.
They're from Australia. I don't think they can be good
Amounts.
pets, but they're exotic pets. So sometimes they're not treated great when they are taken here, but they are cute. They do glide. They're like a flying squirrel, except they're not a squirrel. They're a marsupial.
Something cool
they
to
got
look
pouches.
at.
I went through a phase where I thought I wanted one as a pet, but I feel like they're in the cool to see, not for me.
Yeah, maybe not the best to own. Just kind of taking it
just
out of
maybe
its
a little
element.
unethical. Yeah,
Sort of like Monkey.
Yeah, a little bit, but not as destructive.
Several. Yeah. Yeah.
More
Anything-
glidey, less.
Anything with those black eyes too, I just can't really get behind.
Yeah, its eyes are too buggy for me now.
Yeah. All
I
right.
kind of
Now,
like it.
now, parrot. This might be the only other pet that might rival a dog in terms of entertainment value.
Oh, really? But they're so loud.
Mm.
They are loud, but they can talk.
They can
Yeah.
repeat the disturbing, abusive events of yesterday.
Yeah, depending on
I
which
would-
you teach it to talk, it could be a really cool pet or be really annoying.
I personally could not put it in top two just because it's such a. I mean, yes, they are very impressive animals, but I would definitely not want a parrot. I mean, they can bite. I mean, they are very cool.
They live
Again,
long.
they're almost in that category of
Live
like
a
I could love
long
my
time.
friends or cool to see, but not for me because they are cool. And the lovebird parrots are very cute, and they are super smart. And
Yeah.
it's cool that you have an animal that can talk, but then it could bust you, like you're just saying something,
Very much. It's
and then
very
it
much
repeats it
could.
in front of someone who you don't want to hear it.
I said that to you in confidence, parrot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Personally, I would not want a parrot.
I would
I'd rather
love my
parrot eat.
friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was like I think it would be one that it'd be cool to visit. And
If they're like,
Yeah, it would be.
yeah.
here's a situation where you got to have one for a while, I'd be like, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I had the bird watch, I would not mind watching my. But even though I don't remember this because I was spawned in, but my consciousness hasn't caught up to me. My parents they had a parrot that they had when they were like, a couple. And apparently it was not rocking with kids. It would only like them and be really mean to my older sister and I. So they ended up having to get rid of
They
it.
can be mean.
Yeah.
They live a long time.
Yeah, they live really long. Like
Old and bitter.
Yeah, I think it was only like 7 or 8 by the time we came into the Earth. I think they live about 50 years, like human.
Or more. I think up to 100, man.
They can.
100 years, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Some living.
I outlive you.
So some pirate. Oh, that would be kind of sad because then it could be like your was it your bard or your herald? Like after you die, it's like, oh, Joshua was great. Joshua was great. Joshua was great. He rapped a lot. We got this bullfrog, right?
That's a toad.
I appreciate.
toads-
Yeah,
your
that's a
eyes.
toad. That's a toad. Come on.
I like finding one in the wild and holding it for a minute, but they're like grumpy old men to me.
They always are frowning.
They give you
I wouldn't want one
warts.
as a pet, but I like toads.
You like
So,
them?
they're just an animal to me. The only really frog here that I think go down, that I think is a good buddy that we see is this middle frog. That's a white tree frog. They are very cool. They are friendly. It was almost in like I would want to have, or just because I think they're neat.
I think I'd rather
Well,
have this frog than the toad because I like the smooth.
Same.
I didn't
'cause
see
these
a
guys have
chameleon,
cooler-
but
no,
I'll
chameleons
put this
too.
under the same kind of thing. A whip tongue amphibian. Wait,
Yeah.
reptile. It's a chameleon's a reptile, but it still has a whip tongue.
No, a chameleon is a
Kecleon.
reptile.
What
They
about
should-
Intellion?
Intellion.
Go Intellion.
What is Intellion?
Intellion, yeah.
What the fudge?
It's the water
Oh, that's
starter.
right. We talked about him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's like
dude.
a secret
He's
agent.
based on James Bond for real.
That's dope.
Because it's the England one.
That's dope. Oh.
Yeah, cool little
Okay,
guy.
I mean, I think that I think it would be
Yeah,
cool
the
to have a
monitor
frog.
lizard. Yeah, those guys are chill. The monitor lizard is that big one on the left there. Not for everyone. They are really big.
Scary.
Yeah, they're like a small alligator.
It's dumb. It's evil.
They're cool, but no, I don't think any animal's evil. But maybe some.
Well, they
I don't
didn't
think they're
technically.
evil.
If you're
They
Christian,
erase
no
it.
animal is evil. But that's a different story.
But as a pet, I don't know. I just think I wouldn't have one. It's a Steve Irwin pet.
It just looks like one. Yeah, it just looks like
Steve
one of
Irwin.
those. Like, wow, I gotta actually get in the mud. Like, I feel
Well, and
bad
they
bringing
can-
you in a house.
And they stand on their hind legs sometimes.
Okay,
and
never
they look like they
mind.
want to
Shoot it.
square up.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Shoot
look
it.
it up. Yeah, monitor
That's
lizard
evil.
on hind legs.
No wonder people like thought they saw demons and shit at night. Can you imagine seeing that at nighttime
Yeah.
walking around?
So yeah, see what I mean? Look at the pictures.
God.
They just like stand up.
Hell no.
There's a bigger one. Hang on. Exit out. Wait, I saw one go up. Yeah, when they fight. Yeah, look at that. Looks like they're hugging.
They're just hugging.
He's going, whoa. Dang,
Huh.
look up against the tree.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm so cool on them standing. They don't have to stand up. They can sit down.
Tiny.
You can chill.
You can sit down, bro. Oh, dang, look at that one.
Yeah,
Freaking
he's like
dragons,
ripped.
dude.
I would definitely.
That's what I mean.
I'd be like, shoot it now. It's exposing its.
The Komodo dragon is in that family, and no one should have those. Those are
God,
poisonous.
no. Yeah,
Yeah, come on.
right.
Yeah, they're weird.
Very poisonous, I believe.
Okay, so
That's
And
just
oh,
an
that's
iguana
the
at the
iguana.
bottom.
Oh, I guess that's the chameleon. Let's put it in half to half because I would like
Yeah.
the chameleon.
I think that's.
You know, like,
right,
it's like me and the little like white frog. Like
right. So I believe it should be a top tier. No,
You could put it. I want to have.
Yeah, I put it. I want to
Yeah, 'cause
have. They're nice.
these are like our three little like animals that we would be each be like, I don't know, it might be
Right.
that we kind of entertain.
I like it because I am ultimately I am a dog person. But if I was
Yeah.
to get a reptile, I would like a little iguana chameleon, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Put on
think.
your shoulder.
I think that this now looking at all the animals that are available, I think this is this is right. Just because
I
of
think
how
this is correct.
like it just gets friendlier. Like, yeah, these look like they should be in the home. These could be in the home. These are all right in the home, and it just gets more like, oh,
It's more like, yeah.
why are you bringing this in my house?
And then just straight up wild, exotic animals.
We did a good job on this one.
This one makes sense. This one really
This
makes
is
sense.
correct, and I think anyone who disagrees
It's an
Is an
axolotl.
Farm girls, comment. Don't forget to comment about your farm animal choices today, because an animal. It's like
Yeah,
I know this is bound to not make any niche communities mad.
No.
no.
Spider lovers, rejoice.
Like, as a disclaimer, we always talk just off the cuff here. No rap or research or anything. We just happen to always be right and have good opinions.
Yeah.
So.
And speaking of people, and just to let you know we have a good opinion, keep this image in your mind mentally. Let's go back to what they thought was a good. Oh wait.
The community, yeah.
That's your list.
Rankings.
Oh, right. Here we are.
Let's see what the community rankings.
Okay.
Nothing's an A tier.
Yeah, this completely. They couldn't agree on that.
Cats and dogs kind of basic.
Similar with the bunny and the parakeet.
Somehow
Yep.
chicken made it. Chicken got all the way up
Birds
there.
really dominating bee.
Like they
Were
don't
just
peck.
was someone just like, this starts with bee, bunny,
Yeah.
birds? And like, well, they
Yeah,
don't.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an alphabetical.
Yeah. And then C is kind of. This seems like they kind of lost steam and probably thought they're like, oh, maybe I should have put some stuff in A. It seems a little not it to me. This person was on drugs, so
They put raccoons in the middle tier.
that's why we always do Koala Bear Gang 100% sober, and that's a guarantee.
That's the koala promise.
You need a sharp mind.
To make all these sharp decisions. All right, so follow those links. You know what it is. I love you, and stay humble.
Love ya.